16. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 29-yard line.
Wide receiver. 19. We own it.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's second down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. Here's second and 10 now from the 29. Throwing again is Watson. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
On second and 7, Watson. And Stills bringing it in. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line. So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 34. Here's Watson. And an alley to run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. On first down, Watson. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
This will be caught by Brown. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. Out of the gun, Watson. Forced out to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Mack Wilson able to record his 5th sack of the season. Another try after the first down sack. Watson got him in. It's Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Antonio Brown hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Oh, he knocks him over. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Run.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
A running play on 1st down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. It was Duke Dawson on the tackle, the 2nd-round pick in 2018. On 2nd down, it's Hunt, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Hey, alert!
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. 4th down, Mayfield. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Broncos will take over on downs. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. They're a little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. But they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Watson on 1st down. It's complete. Stills.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw is Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. On 4th down, Watson. And he finds Stills, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now it's Lindsey, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Phillip Lindsey, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go!
The Browns drive about to get started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Point it right. Hey, Echo. Mike 27. Did you get this one? I got you.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Push him back. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Mayfield on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up first and 10 at their own 46. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Phillip Lindsay there, but it'll be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Watson now throwing again. Flush to his right. Going deep here for Stills. And he fires one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. Stills the intended target.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a second and 2. Here's a second and 2 now from the 33. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
A first down throw for Mayfield. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down now, it's Hunt. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. Josh Jones in on the stop. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Hey! You got nothing. Hey, exit.
On second and 9, Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down.
Hey, my 7.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's got his target. That's more. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. They've got a first and goal to go at the 7. Mayfield to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. The Browns are in the end zone. Touchdown. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. To throw again, Watson. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep. This is caught at the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission.
A 35-yard attempt.
Tavecchio puts this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They run with Hunt. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swung and stopped them for almost no gain.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. But down 2 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it, and it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Now Watson. He'll find Lindsey here. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. They'll try to draw Lindsey. Oh, now Lindsey lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He may try and run for this. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. They'll try the air now with Watson. And he's got it. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run with Lindsey. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Deshaun Watson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half. Mayfield
going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mayfield now. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think? Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. They'll run with Lindsey. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Watson. And Brown's got it for a Denver touchdown. Antonio Brown with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles. It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down. Caused all of that. It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. A gain of 3, 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Mayfield. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Grady Jarrett able to put an end to that play, and in so doing, puts an end to this 3rd quarter. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Now a first down throw, Watson. He's got Fuller. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Watson now to throw. Flush to his right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Another run by Lindsey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead him to fourth down. Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And this Browns defense stands tall. To throw, Mayfield. That is caught by the former Gator, Antonio Callaway. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Mayfield now perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They run again with Hunt. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Fourth down, Mayfield. And it is incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
This is that. 19. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On first down, Lindsey. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. The Broncos on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 11. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense. Just flooded the field with defensive backs. Blank.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this Browns defense stands tall. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 11. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing. Mayfield. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish, because strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
He's going to take off with it. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity. From the gun, here's Watson. Dancing to his left. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. Often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
As many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They'll run on first down. Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Mayfield looks to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. One last shot from Mayfield here. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home.